You're training hard, you're eating clean, but that belly fat just won't leave. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This stubborn fat can be incredibly frustrating, but the good news is, it's usually not a mystery. In most cases, there are a few key reasons why you might be struggling. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 most common reasons you're not losing fat, especially around your midsection. We're going to dive into the science, cut through the misinformation, and give you actionable steps to fix each issue right now. Because let's face it, you deserve to see the results of all your hard work. So if you're ready to finally ditch that stubborn belly fat and get the lean, defined physique you've been working towards, keep watching. Let's get one thing straight. You can't outtrain a surplus. Fat loss at its core is about energy balance. It's not just about eating clean foods. It's about your total calorie intake versus your total calorie expenditure. If you're consistently consuming more calories than you burn, you're not going to lose fat. It's that simple. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm already tracking my calories. And that's great, but here's the thing. Even the most meticulous trackers can fall victim to calorie creep. Those little bites here and there, the oil you cook with, the dressings on your salads, they all add up. That's why being accurate with your tracking is absolutely crucial. Invest in a food scale, measure your portions, and be honest with yourself about what you're consuming. Remember, knowledge is power, but tracking is just the first step. Once you have a clear picture of your intake, you need to adjust it accordingly. If you're not losing fat, you need to create a calorie deficit. This means consuming fewer calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. And no, you don't need a drastic deficit to see results. Even a small, sustainable deficit of 250 to 500 calories per day can lead to significant fat loss over time. The key is to find a balance that works for you, one that allows you to lose fat consistently without feeling deprived or miserable. So, ditch the fad diets, forget about quick fixes, and focus on the fundamental principle of energy balance. Eat less than you burn. That's the truth. We all know stress is a part of life, but what you might not realize is how much of an impact it can have on your body composition. When you're chronically stressed, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. And while cortisol is essential for survival, chronically elevated levels can wreak havoc on your physique, especially when it comes to belly fat. See, cortisol promotes fat storage, particularly around your midsection. This is your body's way of protecting vital organs, but it's not exactly the aesthetic most of us are going for. So if you're constantly feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or burnt out, it's time to get serious about stress management. And no, I'm not talking about lighting a scented candle and hoping for the best. I'm talking about implementing real, sustainable strategies that can help you lower your cortisol levels and get your body back to a fat-burning state. First and foremost, prioritize sleep. We'll dive deeper into this in the next chapter, but getting adequate sleep is crucial for regulating cortisol levels. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Next, incorporate daily movement into your routine. And no, this doesn't have to be an intense gym session. A brisk walk, a yoga class, even just some light stretching can work wonders for stress reduction. Meditation is another powerful tool. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of mindfulness each day can help calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and lower cortisol levels. And finally, if you're feeling overwhelmed by your training, don't be afraid to take a step back. Overtraining can actually increase cortisol levels and hinder your fat loss progress. Listen to your body and prioritize rest and recovery. Chapter 3. In today's fast-paced world, sleep often gets pushed to the bottom of the priority list. But if you're serious about losing belly fat, you need to start prioritizing those Z's. Because honestly, when it comes to fat loss, sleep is non-negotiable. Getting less than 6 hours of sleep per night throws your hormones out of whack. And not in a good way. 2 key hormones involved in hunger and appetite regulation are leptin and ghrelin. Leptin is your satiety hormone. It signals to your brain when you're full and should stop eating. Ghrelin, on the other hand, is your hunger hormone. It stimulates appetite and increases food intake. When you're sleep-deprived, your leptin levels plummet, while your ghrelin levels skyrocket. This hormonal imbalance leads to increased hunger, cravings, and ultimately fat storage, especially around the belly. But that's not all. Lack of sleep also increases cortisol levels, which, as we discussed earlier, further contributes to belly fat storage. It's a vicious cycle that can sabotage your fat loss efforts. So how can you fix this? It's simple. Make sleep a priority. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. This might mean making some adjustments to your schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and optimizing your sleep environment. Trust me, the positive impact on your physique and your overall well-being will be well worth it. Remember, a well-rested body is a fat-burning machine. Chapter 4. Let's debunk a common fitness myth. You can't crunch away fat. Spot reduction. The idea that you can target fat loss in specific areas of your body by exercising those areas is a myth. While ab exercises are great for strengthening your core muscles, they won't magically melt away belly fat. To reveal those sculpted abs, you need to focus on overall body fat reduction. Think of your abdominal muscles like a masterpiece hidden beneath a canvas. You can paint the most incredible artwork, but if it's covered by a layer of fabric, no one will ever see it. The same goes for your abs. You can build a strong, defined core, but if it's hidden beneath a layer of fat, it won't be visible. So, what's the solution? Focus on full-body workouts that burn calories and promote overall fat loss. Incorporate compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, lunges, and presses. These exercises engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, leading to a greater calorie burn both during and after your workout. Now, this doesn't mean you should ditch ab exercises altogether. A strong core is essential for proper posture, stability, and injury prevention. Just remember, abs are built in the gym, but revealed in the kitchen. Prioritize your nutrition, create that calorie deficit, and focus on full-body workouts to shed that stubborn belly fat and uncover those sculpted abs. Chapter 5. Fat loss is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires consistency, not perfection. The truth is, those who achieve sustainable results are the ones who consistently make healthy choices day after day, week after week, month after month. One of the biggest mistakes people make is falling into the trap of extreme dieting or all-or-nothing thinking. They restrict themselves severely during the week, only to undo all their hard work with weekend cheat fests. This all-or-nothing approach is not only unsustainable, but it's also detrimental to your progress. It messes with your metabolism, creates a negative relationship with food, and ultimately hinders your fat loss goals. Another common pitfall is program hopping. People jump from one diet to the next, one workout plan to another, always searching for that quick fix or magic solution. The problem is, consistency is key. When you're constantly switching things up, you're not giving your body enough time to adapt and see results. Instead of chasing the latest fad, find a sustainable approach you can stick to long-term. Focus on making small, gradual changes to your diet and exercise routine. Remember, small wins lead to big results, so be patient, be consistent, and trust the process. Outro fat loss isn't magic. It's science, and it's about consistency. It's about understanding the key principles and applying them consistently over time. So ditch the quick fixes, forget the fad diets, and focus on building sustainable habits that will serve you for the long haul. Drop lean in the comments if you're done wasting time and ready to finally achieve your fat loss goals. Let's do this together. And don't forget to subscribe for more no BS fitness advice, backed by science and designed to help you build your best physique. See you in the next video.